What's up, fellow YouTubers, subscribers, and viewers? Welcome back to my channel, Out of Context. I'm your host, GD, bringing you another episode of Game Series, the series where we play a bunch of games in succession. And today, we're continuing where we last left off in World of Tanks, and some of the new missions just came out today. So, the large supply raid missions just came out. These were for the, like these missions here, the ones that are shown as complete, are the ones that were for the original small supply raid. Now these ones are for the these ones here are for the big supply raid. Now in order for me to play them, basically oh whoops, okay, well, I guess I was wrong. Having said that, though, I did discover something very interesting in preparation for that event, which, you know, I'll be using my T1 Cunningham just because at Tier 1 it seems to be the fastest light tank available. And unless I get thrown into matches with Tier 2 vehicles, there's still a pretty good chance that I'm going to be able to spot things. Now, probably what I'll end up doing is, instead of having the binocular telescopes, it may not make that big of a difference, but I may actually switch over to coated optics. I think the reason why I wanted to go binocular telescopes is because if I have to stay still for whatever reason, I can still spot things, you know, relatively well. But who knows, I might just go with the coated optics just because with the kind of maneuverability I'm looking for, you know, it'd be useful. It also might be good to have the light spall liner, but that's something else that I'll be considering. But what's new is I actually got the the camouflage for the vehicle. Now, I think we were talking yesterday, or I was talking with one of the two guys, whether it was Blizzard Lizard or Silver Platinum, but regardless, the camouflage for Tier 1s is 25 gold. Now, someone had originally said that they thought it was like 150 gold, but apparently that's not the case. So my estimate yesterday was actually correct, you know, because at Tier 6 it costs like 150 to have camo applied to a vehicle. At Tier 7 with my M12 it was 175, so I figured if it's increasing in increments of 25, well then probably it's going to be 25 gold at Tier 1, but they had suggested, well, it probably just stays the same even at the lower tiers. So like below Tier 7, so Tier 6 and below, those would just be 150, but apparently that's not the case, which is, you know, kind of cool, and I figured I had plenty of gold, so why not, right? And actually, these colors look pretty cool. I think so anyways, at least on the T1. So, yeah, so I won't be playing in the T1 today, which, you know, I thought I would be, but if the event's not going to be until tomorrow, I want to get as much of the grinding out done today, as it were. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Wait, that's the the M37. I was wondering, because he belongs to that crew. He's native to that crew. Oh yeah, so we got our crew in here. Let me just go over the missions again, because originally I had something in mind, but yeah, so we only have 2 more of these that we need to get. We still need to get a bunch of these, but a couple of the other missions that were, you know, required for us to complete are done with now. So now it's really just the 15k experience daily that we want to get, you know, as often as we can, and in that process try and get this down. So that's what we're looking at. So it's quite possible that I'll just do a 2-hour session today, and then probably tomorrow I'll go a longer session, maybe a 4-hour session, so that I can get as much spotting as I can with my T1 Cunningham. And it's gonna be at least 100 spots, 20 per mission, and 5 instances of those missions, so it needs to be at least 100 spots. And what I was looking at here, so enemy vehicles damage. So it's the same amount of vehicles that you need to damage as with the raiding the depot in the small supply raid, but you need to cause, or you need to have at least 2,000 damage caused to enemies. Now, I think that includes stun damage or tracking damage. I think it's inclusive to that, but I could be wrong. And if that's the case, then, you know, I may not actually be able to get this mission unless I get, you know, top tier and I'm able to one-shot, you know, I don't even think like killing 4 enemies in a vehicle like that would actually be enough. But like, you would have to get almost, you'd have to get, like, against even tier, you'd have to get full rolls. So you need like 10 direct hits, I think, at least, in order to get above 200 damage per shot on an enemy. And, you know, and that probably wouldn't include heavy tanks either. But and then there's this one, because I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get this, because basically, well, with the first mission set, it was 125 enemy vehicles destroyed. Having said that, I mean, I completed this, what, a couple days ago? I think it was like, hold on a second. So when would this be till? Let's just see. Yeah, it's not going to show it. I think it lasts for at least a week, though. So that's, excuse me, so 50 enemies times 5, 250 enemies. So that would require, hold on a second. I'm trying to do some math in my head. So 250 kills. It's not quite 40 kills in a day. Hold on a second. No. Actually, would that be? No, it wouldn't be 40 kills in a day. You'd have to take off some of that. Anyways, it's a lot of kills. It's a lot of kills, to say the least. But we'll try and get it as best as we can, because you never know. But yeah, so we'll do our best there. But that's not going to be available until tomorrow, and we're not going to be getting this in the first day. I'm pretty sure of that. We'll probably need. I'm not even sure if we can get this within 2 hours. Because I'm thinking it would be a 2-hour session to try and get this, and then a 2-hour session, you know, as usual, you know, so that we can get some of these done. But anyways, let's not waste too much time. Let's just jump right into it. So we got our vehicle. It's all prepped. Everything's ready. So the only thing we need to do is activate these things. Because why not? Because credits and other such things are really nice. Okay, so, oh, no general chat. Okay, so Lakeview. Top tier vehicles, Scorpion G, T-26E4, and a decent amount of tank destroyers, to say the least, and 2 artillery.
Let's go.
Is it just me, or does everything seem kind of brighter? Maybe it's just me. Okay. going. Nice. Got a shot away. I can't shoot there. Just trying to tuck away there. They're pushed up, so there's not much that I can do there. Did the shot just disappear there? No. Tracked. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful.
Critical hit.
I'm in a pretty good position here. I don't know if that helped. Did I not get the shot off? Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, the scorpion saw me from there? Well, I did not expect that. Oh, that's weird. I have a strange feeling in my head. Scorp's probably gonna try and make a shot. Maybe he doesn't get it. And you know what? That's the thing. The valley was, I mean, they weren't really going anywhere, but at least they were holding, air quote, holding. So I probably shouldn't have tried making that shot at the Scorpion G. I didn't actually even get to take a shot, so not really much point. The objective was on the one side, so I should have just focused there. Another shot may have made a difference. I mean, it may not have, but you don't know unless you get things done. Let's create a platoon, I think, and we'll invite to the tactical unit. Oh, he just entered a game, so you know what? Gonna do the same thing. Platoon not full, join the battle anyways, of course. Of course. Alright, we're on El Haloof, and we are mid-tier. And we've got 2 artillery, 1 tank destroyer. Not much there. And good portion of heavies. You know what? I'm kind of interested in... Oh, actually, we're on the other side of the map, so it doesn't make any difference. How about that?
Time to roll out.
Wow, really? Not a really good angle. He's parking there. He's in defensive position. Actually, how many vehicles did I damage? 4? I don't know. I may have gotten 6 or more. Took out his tracks. It's that ringing sound you hear that identifies module damage. And in that case, the module that he hit, the last one, was the ammo rack. Didn't only damage it, he destroyed it. Which, well, if you destroy the ammo rack, it's basically all your HP disappears.
We're immobilized. We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
Okay. Well, that's a wipe. Not a complete ace. That would have to be 15-0, which, you know, would cause sadness. Yeah, so I probably would have had to hit another enemy, potentially, in order to get a, whatchamacallit. So let's see here. Experience earned. Yeah, not too much. Not too much. I'll send an invite, see if he wants to join. Nope, he's right into the next battle. You know what, we'll just cancel our platoon there, and we'll just have to create platoons of our own. Maybe make some more friends. That could happen. Okay, turn on my fan here. Yeah, level 1's fine. Alright, so we are mid-tier. Top contenders, looks like some heavies. So how are our heavies compared to theirs? Yeah, I don't know. We may have the stronger batch. So I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try and go to this one side. It'll expose me temporarily, but I'm thinking that I might try and use it to get a better chance to get some shots out. I think that's a safe enough distance, because if they get on the light tower, then I'm kind of in trouble. That was a pretty risky shot, but
Critical hit.
so that's one. I'm going to try and count these out because I want to try and get Confederate. So that's one. That's 2. A shot on him. No shots available there. Moving over to the one side, leaving the other side exposed.
That was close.
That's 3. Sorry, no, that's still 2, because I already hit that, that one guy there. That's 3, I believe. If I get this guy too, that makes... 4. Still 4. That's 5. Don't think that counts. So I need to hit one more. That's going to be a miss. No kill already. Was he trying to go for a specific metal or something? So that was 5, if I recall. Yeah, so I did hit him, but I only hit him with a stun. So I wouldn't I wouldn't have... If I got a critical hit on him, then, you know, that would have been a different story. But if I'm going to get... So it's causing damage or getting criticals on targets, but it has to be at least 6 targets that you end up hitting. But that did not happen. Unfortunately. Now, I mean, I could go for something, you know, a bit... Like, I could go for other metals, but as far as I'm concerned, the Confederate is probably the easiest one for me to get my hands on, as it were. So, yeah, we'll just keep playing in the M44. It's delicious general chat. America tanks are bestest. Interesting. Okay, we're on Mountain Pass. We've got 2 E25s. And it's 2 artillery, 4 tank destroyers. So I think I'm gonna go up here. This is actually a nice spot. As far as targets are concerned, it gets a lot of access to many different spots. Going more forward would probably be better, but I'm just gonna keep a lookout here. This will give us a good point from which to shoot. And that was a miss, interestingly enough. Let's see if we can get something there.
That was close.
Now he's shooting from on top of here, right? That's what it's looking like. Yeah, that little spot right there. So we're gonna go for it. So
That was close.
I don't think we've done any module damage to anyone. Maybe we've done some module damage to the guys here. It's hard to say. Let's see if they stay still. Let's keep the gun trained on this location. So if we can force them off this top spot, that would be really good. tree was up there, wasn't it? So it'll be interesting to see if I did any module damage against those artillery. So, what kind of damage did I do? Wait, hold on a second. How much HP? I should know this. Oh, 280, right. So I did 230 damage to him. How much HP does this thing have? 350. So I didn't kill them, but I kept splashing them. Knocked out his tracks, knocked out his radio operator, knocked out his gunner. Huh. Well, that's something, I suppose. I'm actually curious. How much would it cost? $20,000, huh? Yeah, it's not really that big a deal. I was just wondering as far as accuracy is concerned, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now, maybe that's something to consider. If you see a shot from artillery, but, you know, you aim for it and you don't get a kill, then maybe you just don't worry about it from then on. So, we're top tier. Enemy's got a bunch of heavies. Same as us.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, I never noticed this before. There's a depression in the ground that you can take advantage of. Well-protected spot. Vehicles moving up over here. Mix of tank destroyers, light. Batilda's moving up there alone. Got a scout, but I have no real access to it. Okay, that's one hit. Probably a critical as well. So let's count that as one. Whoops, that's gonna be... well, so that's still one. Still one. That's two.
Your assistance has been requested.
I'm gonna say that's three.
Platoon created. They're knocked out.
That's four.
That was close.
Five.
That was close.
And that's six. So now I just need to be the one that does the most damage as far as criticals are concerned. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't think I need to survive the battle. So let's see here. Nope, no Confederate. one else was awarded the Confederate either. I'll wait a couple seconds here. Yep, that's what I figured. Now let me just take a quick look at something. Because the Confederate caused damage or critical hits to more enemy vehicles, at least 6, than any other player. So it does have to be more than any of the other players, but you have to get at least 6. So most important thing is I'm meeting that criterion. Da, 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 da. So we are bottom tier. I think I'm going to move north. Okay, so that's 2 vehicles hit. No critical vehicle damage. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting a Confederate this game. Take that. Motor engines are bad for society. Done. Oh yeah, he's done. Alright. Yeah. No Confederate for me. Did someone else get a Confederate? No, he got a high caliber though. Sorry, I gotta take another look at that, just so that I know that cause damage or critical hits to bore enemies. So it's the number of enemies. Yes, okay. Got it. So it's the number of enemies. Yes, okay, so it's the number of enemies that you cause damage to. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it's basically I tag you, I tag you, I tag you, you tag everybody. And then you win. Okay, so we're top tier by 1 tier. And we have vehicles we can shoot. I still wonder what is the better spot here, honestly. Maybe the position at A8. Really, 280. that's 2. I think I saw someone that was shooting from there. I don't know if they're still going to be there. Probably not. That was weird. It seemed like my gun was turning slowly, but maybe that's how slowly it turns. But if that's the case, I did not realize that until it was far too late. Yes, first shot perma disables? I have no idea, friend. So I only damaged, what, 6 people there? Or, not 6, 3. Well, I guess technically 4. Ooh, the KV2 got the M44. I think the Type 58 got a Pascucci's. Definitely looks like he's got a Top Gun. Yep. How? And they won that. Oh yeah, I did damage 4 people. I'm looking at the thing down there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did damage 4 people. Yep. Yep. Now, out of curiosity, let's see what he got. Pascucci's medal and Top Gun. Okay, so I was right. KV2 got a high caliber. I find it pretty easy to get high calibers when we lose games, and I'm top tier. But otherwise, it's a happenstance that doesn't happen often. Oh, we might get a Confederate here, though. We may get a Confederate here. So they got lights. We got lights too. But I need to move fast.
Your assistance has been requested.
For sure.
Created. A player has joined the platoon.
Nice flip there, friend. That was a bit risky.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
So that's one. So we're down vehicles. So they have to push for us.
Critical hit.
Okay. So that's two.
Got him.
Okay, that's three. Went a bit too high. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Okay. Well, nothing extra out of that. So that definitely didn't hit our minimum. crying won't do me any good. Or will it? Let's give it a go. No. No, I don't feel like crying. It's not my thing. Actually, we forgot to reactivate some of our reserves. We'll have to do that. Okay, so we're on the top. We need to help the thing. We are bottom tier by 2 tiers. And everything's full of excitement. So let's see. I think we can get a decent amount of shots off here.
Critical hit.
There we go. So that's 1. That's 1. Yeah, it was going forward. A bit not too good. Nope.
That was close.
Okay, that's 2. Finally. So, hit 2 enemies thus far. That's 3. Do I dare? I could.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Wow, alright. That's 3? Oh, I've lost count now. Call me a scrub, if you dare. Trying to get these is gonna drive me crazy. Can I hit him? Not really, no.
That was close.
That's 4. I think that's 4. Could be 12 for all that matters.
That was close.
That's 5? Or wait, no, is that 6? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That was a pretty sick. It was a pretty sick shot. And yeah, I have no idea. 5, 6, 12. I'm trying to keep track of the shots because I don't want to be surprised. I don't want to be like, oh wow, I got that thing. That's really cool. Because I want to actually try and get them. I don't know, maybe I should just leave it to circumstance. Honestly. Redshire, we are bottom tier by 2 tiers, and we have 2 E25s. That is not something that I feel comfortable about. That's something I feel like I want to destroy. Grind down into the dirt.
Let's go.
Oh, whoops. Eddie boot.
Critical hit.
That wasn't a shot from artillery, I don't believe. Don't know what that did.
That was close.
least 3. Probably could have hit him directly. Actually, there's another thing too that I want to check out as far as the Confederate is concerned. Whoops, not that one. Targets that were destroyed by other players or are lost in battle are included. Oh, okay. Ricochets, non-penetrating hits. Wait, hold on a second. Oh! So the shots have to be penetrations. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's, that would be a bit of a problem. Would be a bit of a problem. So I have to actually get penetrating hits on targets. So, yeah. Well, hitting the target... Like, hitting the target and getting a critical, that may actually count. Because you can get a penetration, but then it will say critical hit, I'm pretty sure. So I think what that means is that I can hit the target and get, and the narrator says critical hit, but that still probably counts. Now, if I hit near an enemy and splash them, then that's probably a different story. So I think I actually have to hit the targets as opposed to splashing the targets and doing damage that way. I am pretty sure that that's what that is. Pretty sure. Okay, so that clarifies things. Yeah, because up to this point I've just kind of, you know, taken advantage of the idea of, oh, well, I got a Confederate or I got a high caliber. Never really thought too much as to how I got them. Okay, so bottom tier by 2 tiers, but not a lot of high tiers. But I think I want to focus on the lighter armored targets, because our heavies look like they'll do fine. It's not bad, actually. So I'm going to count that as a 1. Nothing to hit there. Count that as 2. Is that 3? Or is that 2 still? Ah, you know what, I'll find out later on. say that's 3. That's no fun. Not a bad amount of experience with a certainty. Okay, now that we're more on track to getting Confederates, let's try and focus on getting into groups here. Got an E25. Okay, so T26, T29. Wonder where he's going. That was Splash. Oh wait, I didn't get spotted. Very interesting indeed. That's more Splash. Okay. I don't know if he's still there.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
What's left? Tiger 1. Oh man.
Critical hit.
No fighter for me. Oh, we were in a platoon, which is good. It's always good to be in platoons. Wait. What did... Oh, okay. Oh, right, weekly number 2. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Weekly number 5? Oh, right, for the platoons and all that. Yeah, the other platoon one. So, how many direct hits did I get? Actually, let's just take a look at some of these. Oh, nice. Nice. And direct hits, got 5 out of 5. Alright, well this guy wants to continue playing, so let's keep going. Okay, so we are bottom tier by 1 tier, and That's 2 direct hits. Three direct hits. Now, did I get spotted by those guys there? I guess it's possible. Oh, hold on a second. Let's take a look at the spot where the... Is it where the Lorraine is? Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. The Lorraine is an autoloader, isn't it?
Track repair. Drive on. Anyone outside this area?
Guess you're a tog. Nice. There you go. Deal a bit of damage, and there's some return back. Oh nice, Lorraine took out the Hummel. Oh, did he already take out one of the artillery? I wonder why he said already. Maybe he was trying to go for a Pascucci's medal. Pascucci Gucci.
We've lost half of our engine power.
Yeah, I guess our pattern there was too easily read. So when we ended up moving that third time, the Hummel knew what was going on. He was on to our shenanigans. And so he shot and blew us up. which isn't so good because it really hurt. Both my feelings and my soul. Nice. And we're on cliff. Bottom tier by 2 tiers. Ew, E25s. D28 prototypes. He doesn't have to use a bike if he doesn't want it. I won't force him. Okay, 500. That is a direct hit. Close, but no direct hit. That was direct hit number 2, I believe. Direct hit number 3. Really? A heavy tried coming up there, huh? That's number 4, I believe. Still number 4. So I haven't hit this guy with a direct hit as of yet. Really? Did he move that fast? That's 5. Do 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 do. He's still going to be there. He was. I think that's 6. So I don't think that beats out anyone else. Well, it may actually. Guess we might as well throw another shot over there.
That was close.
I think this is going to be mine. Yep.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was 6 direct hits. And penetrations. Oh, I got something completed. Oh yeah, there we go, Confederate. I got a Confederate. So that's nice. Now, how many direct hits? Yeah, but I don't. I think only. I think one of those was on the same target, so I hit at least 6 targets. Man, look at that spread. Alright, so can we get another one? If we can, that would be really good. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, because it said there that, what is it? Well, it made it sound like it unlocked it again, so I'm not sure. Maybe it just keeps unlocking it technically, or it keeps giving you the token, but whether or not it actually unlocks it again, like it doesn't need to unlock it again, you know what I mean? Alright. I don't know if this is going to be a bad idea. It could be a bad idea. But why don't we give it a go anyways? That's 1 direct hit. That was splash.
Critical hit.
That's 2 direct hits. Yeah, not quite. So we have at least the 2 direct hits. Three direct hits.
That was close.
Is track damaged? Yeah, it is.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That's 4 direct hits. That's what we're looking for.
That was close. That was close.
That was an indirect hit. But I got 4 thus far, which is good.
That was close.
Another indirect hit. That may hit him.
Gotcha.
Wasn't a direct hit. So still at 4. Still at 4.
That was close.
No, not happening this game. We didn't do too bad, I suppose. What? Hold on a second. I got another Confederate? Hold on a second. Direct hits, penetrations. cause damage or critical hits to more than targets that were destroyed by other players or lost in battle are included. Oh, so maybe some of those targets that I destroyed were added to that. Because I did get 2 kills, so that might explain it. That might make sense. Okay. Alright, I can accept that. So how many of the other missions are still needing to be done? So this is complete now. So I just need to complete this, which isn't going to be a problem. Huh. Oh shoot, I didn't even play a game of my M12 today. We better do that after this. It's going to cause us to run over a little bit, but I feel like celebrating because we ended up getting those other medals that we thought, you know what, this might take a little while, but no, apparently not. So I'm happy about that. So really it's just a matter of getting the getting our experience out. They invited her into a clan because it was... Oh, it was a her. Oh, yeah. How do you know it was a her? Did you check? Oh, we're bottom tier. By 2 tiers. Oh, look at all those tank destroyers. It's going to be good eatings. Engines roar into life.
Let's go.
One direct hit. Look at all the tank destroyers over here. A little splash, a dash. That's 2. Now, if it damages him, but it hits them directly, I wonder if that counts. So we'll call that 3.
Critical hit.
Call that 4.
Penetration.
Call that 5. We'll call that nothing. We'll call that 6. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to see if I can get a Confederate. Let's just take a look at the battle. Oh yes, epic proportions. Actually, how much speed can I hit this house with? Ah, I didn't take any damage from it. How about that? Well, that's pretty cool. Alright, so find out if we get a Confederate. And we do. Okay, so let's take a look here. So 6 penetrations. So 6 penetrations. Nothing more. Having said that, basically, you only get this if you get at least 6 vehicles. At least 6 vehicles. And I have to cause damage or, you know, be critical hits to more enemy vehicles, at least 6 than any other player. So no one went beyond that. So. Yeah, we'll see if we can play with him in the future. Yeah, so 6 penetrating hits. One of them was against the same target. I have to remember that. So 5 unique targets were hit. However, when we hit the 6th target, the 6th being the one that we hit a second time with a penetrating hit, that splashed an enemy. So it counts as a penetration, but because we hit someone else, I'm assuming... Well, there you go. That's the 6th person that we dealt damage to. So I'm assuming that the direct hit is counted on the same target if the splash damage hits another target. Having said that, well, no. No, I think that would be it. So... yeah, that's really nice. Gotta say. It almost makes me want to put some concealment on my M44. Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's take a look. What we got? What we got? That which looks meh. That which looks eh. Okay, well, let's take a look at some other stuff. So we got that one, which that looks alright. I think I like that one more than that one. What about this one? Yeah, I'd say I'd probably like that one better. And that's for summer camouflage. And this one is for desert, which I guess that one looks alright. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I don't like that one. And that one's just meh. So I think that one, so this one, and let's see. I don't really like that one. That one, I don't know. I don't really like this one that much, but comparatively to like this one, I don't know, that one doesn't look so good. I suppose this one looks alright. It looks better than the other one. So you know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna buy it. Yeah. So there you go. I got camouflage for this this one vehicle, which is nice. I mean, I bought some for this vehicle. It was cheaper for this vehicle, but I don't care. Because this is a vehicle that I'm going to hold on to, I figure, for quite some time. I like the M44, and I mean, if any other vehicle is going to get camouflage, it's likely going to be the M53, M55. Maybe the T92, depending on how I like it. And having said that, if it's more about the big heavy hits, like the one-shot wonder type stuff, and the camouflage rating, then maybe I'll keep the T92 as well. The other artillery, I'm not too sure about. I am going to play in the other artillery though, just to get a better feel for them, or rather just to, you know, complete mastery in them, and then who knows, maybe I'll sell them afterwards. And but keep their equipment and then use it on other artilleries and stuff. So there's that possibility. But you never know. I might end up keeping every artillery that I have, and then just, you know, whenever I decide I want to pull them out, then that's what I do. Now there was something else I believe that I wanted to do. We still have some time technically. Might as well quit that. Whoops. So let's take a look. So all of these are completed, which means that these should all be unlocked, which is good, because if they're all unlocked, then that means that I can just keep playing until, you know, they're all done, which is nice. Oh, actually, we're into the third one of these. So we only have 60,000 experience left. Yeah, something like that. Now, what was the other thing that I wanted to do? Oh, yes, because we actually haven't played in the M12 today. But before we do that, actually, you know what? No, let's get into it right now. We can count the amount of wins that we got in the M44 afterwards. We can gloat. Oh, yeah. So it's not just when the you complete a perk. It's as experience goes up. So yeah, at 50% of this, now he's a major, which I'm assuming once these guys get to 50% here in their perks, then they're going to go up in rank too, which will be cool. And I think they remain one rank below the commander, which, you know, I guess makes sense. I am the loader, you're in the commander, but the loader outranks the commander. Yeah, I don't think that would go over too well. So what is that? That's 3 Confederates that we've gotten today, which, you know, is nice. And actually, that's something that we might continue to go for, you know. And I mean, hell, it'll make it so that we increase our experience a lot more. Ooh, Pilsen. What an interesting place to put us. We are mid-tier. So if nothing else, we want to focus the tank destroyers, I would believe. We'd actually, well, no, we have heavy tanks, we just don't have a lot.
Let's get this show on the road.
Jeez, we gotta move down into here. Should be okay going down into this low ground area. That went just above him. I thought he was going to go through that passage. Oh wow, I didn't know you could destroy those doors. Let's go for a base capture. Actually, I don't think we got spotted that whole time. Now, I think there's actually a medal that you can get by, I think it's capping an enemy base. I'm not sure if it's fully, it may just be 70 points, but doing so without getting spotted by the enemy, I think it was. Go throughout the entire game without getting spotted and then cap the enemy base, something like that. Well, not much for a 3 times experience victory, but that's what that is. It is an awkward kind of map. You need to be in the right position, and I don't really have the mobility in the M12. Not that the M12 has bad mobility, it's more so just because this vehicle doesn't have, you know, awesomely trained crew. So that's kind of why that is. But either way, that was, it was fun. It was very fun. We're making more progress towards, actually, we already completed the first part of this, so now we can have the option to get 8 more wins, potentially. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the time that I have tonight dealing with some more of the recordings. I've been smashing through the recordings and stuff, mostly because a couple of the things that I was going through, it was recordings from Minecraft. The only problem being that pretty much all the Minecraft footage that I took, which is sort of a shame, was no good. It just wasn't recording the actual video itself. So that's something I have to look into, see if I can fix. But yeah, pretty much everything else, pretty straightforward. Either stuff that I didn't really have any use for, or nothing worthy of, let's say, highlight reel, or as it were a montage, you know, and no real full gameplay that was usable. But otherwise, we're actually in pretty good condition, and hopefully by the end of the month we'll get through this event, get it completed, get our rewards and whatnot, and hopefully at the same time get through most of the recordings, and then that way I can focus more on my writing and all that sort of stuff, especially with well, an appointment that I have coming up where having some of my written work is going to be useful. But anyways, I think we're done for today. My name is GD. Thank you for joining us in this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Spirits up, people. Forever forward we march. GD out.